Hi, Bobby from Visual Impact here. You join us here at the Atomos Stand, where I am joined by Jeromy Young, who is going to talk to us about some of the latest updates on the Shogun Inferno.
Yeah, so at the show we've announced that we're shipping this month,
Yes.
so which is fantastic for all those customers
Brilliant
who are patiently
news.
waiting.
Yes.
It's been a reasonably difficult development cycle. The 4KP60 proved to be a little bit harder in terms of getting the reliability, but we're past that now, and I think the customers will be very happy with the solution that we deliver.
I agree.
And we've also announced some pretty cool updates, which is like native Arri RAW support.
Wow, okay.
We've announced that we will be recording directly from the VeriCam LT into Cinema DNG.
Okay.
We'll also be going from Arri, Sony, Canon RAW to Cinema DNG.
Oh, wow.
And you can do continuous 240 frames a second HD in ProRes from RAW. We can't do 240 Cinema DNG. SATA's just not quite fast enough for that,
Okay.
but we can go to ProRes. So,
Okay.
for example, a lot of customers have been asking, like slow motion sports guys, right? They want 240 frames a second for MotoGP,
Yeah.
Formula One, and they want it continuous. They don't want bursty, this kind of stuff. So those big announcements for us. And I think I think one of the best updates to Inferno is the hybrid log gamma and PQ input support,
Wow, okay.
which we're working with Adobe and Apple
That's
and Avid
awesome.
to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
you monitoring and editing HDR in
That
the
is
format
cool.
that we can deliver for TV.
That is cool.
Right?
That
So
is cool.
that's a big thing,
That
which
is
means now your monitor that's a recorder and a playback deck, best monitor in the world, 1500 nit panel, HDR, now is your studio monitor
monitor as well,
in
yeah.
the field next to your laptop, battery operated.
pretty cool.
Right? I think that's going to revolutionize the way
That really
HDR is
definitely.
taken on. And then we've got some other cool announcements like the G-Tech caddies. So we've licensed our design,
Wow,
our
okay.
copyrighted design
Yeah,
for
yeah.
our, and they've released the Atomos Master Caddy, and it just says Atomos compatible, built together. They're selling it, not me. It's got
okay.
it's got a SanDisk SSD in it, which is the wonderful thing that happened recently. Western Digital bought SanDisk. They own G-Tech.
Right, so
We team up. We get all the discs. They also do spinning discs for our HD products for those
yeah.
customers. So you'll see a 4K version, which says 4K,
Yeah.
and you'll see an HD version, and it says SSD on it for if it's SSD. If it's not, it'll be a spinning disc from Hitachi or HGST. And we're actually in a nice ecosystem improvement. You guys can sell it next to, bundle it together,
Sure.
and the customers are all happy.
So that comes as a sort of kit. So there's no separate caddy anymore. Drive's built in.
Drives built in. I mean, we still give you the plastic caddies
Yeah.
that you can put any drive in.
Yeah.
You know my policy, open around the device, doesn't matter what camera, doesn't matter what disc, as long as it's compatible.
Yeah, sure.
But as we go 4KP60 and we're pushing limits more, I think the reliability of a reputable company like SanDisk, Western Digital, and G-Tech, and then we take this and it goes into their
Oh wow.
dock,
okay,
yeah, which has got an Atomos logo on it. So this is their G dock. You put that in, and now I'm editing for that laptop editing that we just discussed,
Yeah.
monitoring in HLG or
Exactly.
PQ, or standard, right, Rec 709, of course, in a really high bright. But then you can take this and stick it in their RAID system,
Wow.
right? So now you're
That's
archiving.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And which is what they did with Red as well. So that ecosystem, whether you're Red or you're from any other camera, you can go straight into a RAID G-Tech solution.
That is awesome. Jeromy, thank you very much for that. Very informative as always. For more information, do touch base with us. Telephone number is 0208 977 1222, or you can jump on the website www.visuals.co.uk.